What's up, guys, and welcome to the channel. Today I wanted to do an update on the M5. So I had a little over 2 months of ownership and just broke 46,000 miles. So honestly, it's been absolutely amazing. No issues at all. Had some important magnets done. I had the spark plugs changed. That's around 400 something bucks. I had the rear diff fluid changed. That was around 3 something. And then of course the main cabin air filter, I think with labor and parts, it's around 100 bucks. So all in, plus one bad 17 millimeter bolt that was over tightened. I'm not sure how they got it off, but they did it without damaging my rim, so I'm very grateful. I think that was a couple $100 in labor, and I think the parts only like $5. So all in with tax, everything was right around $1,000. But it literally took care of all my maintenance. I'm caught up to interval number 8, which should be the transfer case, I believe. So not bad at all. Everything is done. I plan on changing my oil twice a year. I figure I'm gonna get a lot less than 10,000 miles. I'm thinking right at 8 maybe or so. So it may end up being 1. I definitely want to change it every 5,000 miles. So it may be a little over a year once I change it. It may be, you know, a couple oil changes may take me a year and a half or something. So just depends on the mileage and how much I drive it. This is my daily driver, so I do go to work. You see my work clothes. Of course, I have a car seat and a towel over my seat. It kind of fell down a little bit, but very important for me to keep this clean and maintain it. I'm definitely going to use this as a daily driver. I absolutely love this car. So we took care of some maintenance. There are a few more things I need to address with it. My steering wheel at the very top, the leather is like peeling a little bit. It's a little bit damaged. I don't know if it's from the sun or something rubbing it, but you know, from grabbing the wheel. So I'll definitely get that fixed. I actually already bought a leather repair kit. There's quite a few steps. I don't know if I'm gonna do a video on that. This is the only spot really that's bad in the interior. The rest is very, very little wear, if any, considering it's a 2018. It's amazing. I mean, the leather looks conditioned and well taken care of. The piano finish looks good. There's not a bunch of scratches on it. Surprisingly, really good condition interior. Of course, he has the WeatherTech package. Whoever purchased it before put it in here. And it's huge. It's gonna help keep my carpets nice and clean underneath. So I'm very happy as far as kind of maintaining it. I've been working now over a week and I'm still able to keep it clean. It is a little bit of a chore. You gotta make sure you're cautious that I don't have any, you know, tar or anything in my profession. My hands look dirty, but I've already scrubbed them. They're just stained from the job I do. So that's kind of unfortunate, but you know, it's part of how I'm able to pay for this. So what else? The steering wheel, we're gonna definitely do that fix. And the exhaust tips, they are the carbon fiber ones with the M logo on them. They're nice. I'm gonna keep them. I just think they need a fresh coat of clear coat on them. So I'm just gonna use a Scotch pad. My brother-in-law recommended this. Take a Scotch pad, scuff them up a little bit, just kind of clean them a little bit, and then clear coat them, and they should look brand new. So I'll try that, see how it looks. If not, I don't mind going back to the titanium exhaust tips. I don't think those look bad, but I'm trying to keep as little as chrome possible on this. The previous owner did change the grill, and I think a black grill is amazing on this model. Of course, they used to be titanium, so they're like a silverish color. Now there's a carbon fiber with the blue tips. Of course, only the inner ones are blue, the outer ones are not, because it's always in loud mode. So what I'm gonna do is when I take them off to clean them and clear coat them, I'm gonna switch them so the heat will turn the other ones blue and they will all match. So that's something else I can do. And really that's it. I'm very, very happy with it. And I got a phone call, I got a message saying that the track is open. Our local track is Edgewater. It is a drag strip, and I think it's been open for a couple weeks, and I got a message saying that it's open on Sunday. Test and tune is normally Fridays. They moved it to Sunday due to weather, and I decided to just go up there. I had no plan. I had no plan to run. I went up there, was watching some racing, and one of the guys up there was like, "Hey, why don't you run that?" And I knew the rules changed quite a bit over the years. Now it's anything faster than 13.99, you need a helmet, you need long sleeves, you need pants on, no open toes or sandals. If you run below 11 seconds, you need a fireproof jacket. The helmet does have to be NRHA, or I don't know, I can't think of that right now. HRA rated, so it has like, it's a certain code. It has to be a certain year, so it can't be expired. They do expire. And it has to be a certain rating, I guess, for crash or whatever. Being a newer car, I don't have to have a roll bar until I get in the 9s. So that's when you do need a roll bar or roll cage. And yeah, so the rules have changed quite a bit. That's the rules at my track. And I've never ran this car before. I wasn't sure of the times. So I decided to go ahead and run it. So I did the tower lane, the right lane, lane number 2. It was on the 24th, so this past Sunday, and I couldn't believe the results. Now, I do believe I can do better. I did not use launch control. Honestly, I was very unfamiliar with using it. I've never done it. I should have probably done it before going down there. But I just wanted to see what it could do with a little brake boost and being, just seeing what it's capable of. So I lined up in lane 2, and I ran a 11.266 at 124 miles an hour. My reaction time was 0.2979, which is pretty good. Anything below 0.5 is good. 0.5 is like average. My 60 foot was 1.6647, so anything below 2.0 is good as well. My 8th mile was 7.28. My 8th mile speed was 97.19. Yeah, so a really solid time. You can pause it, hopefully you can see it, and pause it and get a nice close-up of it if it'll focus. You see the date and everything right there. Edgewater. So I was blown away. Now I looked it up. These cars can do 10.9, 10.88. Some people reported 10.77. I guess it depends on the temperature outside, tire pressure, how much fuel you have, a lot of factors, and of course using launch control, which I did not. So I believe that I can achieve, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my vehicle really quickly. I believe that I could achieve a 10-second pass. So immediately when I did my pass, the guy that has the slips immediately stopped me, said that I was going, he asked me, first of all, you know how fast you were going? I said, no, I did not. And he said, you ran a 11.2, at 11, you ran 11.2, so you're gonna need a helmet, you have a modern car, so you don't need a roll cage until you get into the 9s. You're gonna need a jacket if you get into the 10s. You should be wearing long sleeves. I think I had a hoodie on or a jacket on, so I had long sleeves technically. So yeah, so I couldn't run anymore. I only got to do one pass, which was a bummer, but I was blown away with no prep, no warm up, able to do these kind of numbers. It says a lot about the car. Last time I've been to Edgewater, I was in my 20s, late 20s. First time I've been there, I think I was like 7 or 8 years old. So I was very young when I started going there. And it's a lot, like I said, a lot of rules, a lot of stuff has changed over the years. but it's a lot of fun. Being that the test and tune was moved to Sunday, it wasn't that busy. I think Fridays are good, pretty busy. I know they have the Cincy like streets weeks or something like that. They have some big boys come in there. NHRA, that's what it is. Rated helmet. I couldn't think of it. I don't know why. I had like a complete brain fart. It's been a long day at work, so you gotta take that. But so yeah, really impressed with the time. It did it like it was nothing. I wish I could have ran more. I'm definitely gonna be working on my launch control. I did some research. You do have to have everything off, traction control, of course, in Sport Plus, at least for the throttle response and the shifting in S3, so it's the fastest shifts. And technically it shifts even faster in launch control than leaving it in S3 and shifting yourself, or automatic, even in manual mode. So launch control is the way to go. It's when you're gonna get the best performance out of your vehicle in a quarter mile. So we'll see. I think I can get in the 10s. I'll definitely do a video when I do, because I'll be really excited. I can't remember what I ran in. It was in a, what was it? Not a Bel Air. It was some big body car. It had a small block 350. It didn't run very fast. I think it ran like 12s or something. So I wasn't going nowhere near this fast, maybe high 12s. So yeah, this was the fastest I've ever gone in a quarter mile, and it blew me away. I'm not gonna lie. It was exhilarating. It gave me a little bit of a adrenaline rush. So yeah, it was a blast. But I just wanted to give you guys an update on the M5. Like I said, it's been amazing. I highly recommend this car. Just do your research. I did a full buyer's guide. Check that out. I think I pretty much covered all the bases. Just beware, you know, do your research, find the right one for you. And honestly, there was a lot of luck on my part. And fortunate enough that I had a vehicle that was paid off that was still valuable. So, you know, it worked out in my favor. But I was sad to see the Scat Pack go, but I was happy to see the M5 come. So they actually dropped it off at my house. I have a picture of both of them side by side. Not by side by side, but one in front of the other. And it was a sad and sweet moment. So I'm happy to report that no issues so far. Like I said, I think I just gotta take care of it. I'm not gonna be going down to Edgewater a bunch running this thing to death. That just doesn't make any sense. It's my daily driver. This is not a race car. It has street tires on it. So really it's just, you know, a daily driver. So yeah, pretty impressive, definitely. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. I will have a lot more content coming up. It's just been a little crazy with work, and the weekends have not been great. Really either rainy or windy. I think Sunday was the only half decent weekend. So hopefully we can get to a car show for you guys. We can get some cars reviewed on the channel. My loaner car was a 2024 when I had the maintenance done. Was a 2024 BMW M440i with X-Drive. It was a convertible, which isn't my favorite thing. I think the convertible is actually like the slowest. But it was still a fun car to drive. I kind of regret not doing a review on that. Had it for a couple of days, just because I dropped it off one day and then picked it up the next. So I had it for a couple of days to drive, which was really cool of them. It's like a loaner service. You just have to put the gas that you use back in it. So that was really cool. They did a great job on the service. They're located in Tri-County. It's Cincinnati, BMW North. So they did a great job. The service manager, Tim, he brought my car around. They made sure they cleaned it, washed it. They just really care. You know, I think they even cleaned like my brakes. There's a lot of brake dust and stuff on my brakes, and they were squeaking a little bit. They cleaned it up a little bit. Of course, you can remedy that yourself by just, you know, going 50, 60 miles an hour and braking a few times, getting them clean. These brakes are not meant for stop and go traffic, bumper to bumper traffic. Keep that in mind. It does help changing pads and rotors, but eventually you'll get some buildup, some road grime, and especially when it's cold out. So be mindful of that. But yeah, they just did a great job with everything. Super happy. Yeah, still living the dream. I absolutely love this car. You know, this is definitely my second place dream car. One day maybe we'll have a first place. But yeah, so I'll feature some cool vehicles. We'll get some amazing shots at the car shows, maybe talk to some folks, car reviews, a lot more to come, and some updates and some more stuff on this vehicle as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.